I am back on this College Football 25, officially on the real game. And if you ended up loading this bad boy up, let me know what position did you go with on Road to Glory and how are you enjoying it? I had to start all the way over, so everything that I did in those first 2 seasons won't be exactly the same because I kind of simmed all the way through it. But I am going to upgrade my ball hawk physical ability. And some of you were telling me you were getting subbed out of the game, even if you were number 1 on the depth chart. I think to fix that, you have to come over here to your sliders and just turn fatigue all the way down. But I'm going into that transfer portal once again. You know, we started off at LSU, won a championship. Then we went to Florida State, did the same exact thing. And now in my junior season, I am searching for my 3rd school, and I had no idea where I really wanted to go. And then I was thinking to myself, maybe I should return to my home state of North Kakalaki and sign with the Tar Heels. You know, they got that Carolina blue. The uniform should be looking swagged out. Do I want to sign with North Carolina? Yes, I do. I know y'all gonna be roasting me in the comments for going to so many schools, but I want to do a variety of teams on my channel, so I am gonna try out another one. And then I'm talking to one of my teammates, bruh. The defensive coordinator breath smell like hot garbage.
That's nasty.
He need a Tic Tac or whatever, bruh. He needs some gum. Yeah, I'll go ahead and tell him. Hey, I ain't afraid of him. Yo, I thought I was the only one thinking that. For sure, is it the coffee? So since I ended up saying that, my coach trust is gonna go down. But on the flip side, my leadership will increase. So I need to find any way possible to get in good with my teammates to start this season off. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Now I wanted to come over here and check out my gear because I noticed, depending on the team that you play for, some of the cleats and gloves will not be available for every school. For example, on North Carolina, you see I can only wear like Jordan. It's like this with the cleats, and it is the same with the gloves. So I thought that was a really cool detail here on College Football 25. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about going to certain schools, if you're really into the accessories and all that good stuff. So you see I'm getting myself right. I'm trying to look fire out here when I'm getting them pics. Look at that helmet, dog. Everything looking absolutely amazing. Checking out my schedule. We play Alabama in the first week. But you know I am not going to be able to play that game because I'm like number 3 or 4 on the depth chart. And then, of course, I wanted to go check out FSU. And when you look at that, both of my former schools are playing each other in the first week. Like both of my exes over there fighting, dude. So here's the settings I'm going to play on. And yes, I am going to be playing strictly on Heisman. I know there's been a lot of discussion on what difficulty I've been playing on. At first, I started off on Heisman. Then I took it down a little bit to All-American later on in my season. And now I am going strictly Heisman, okay? 8 minutes. We're going to turn that wear and tear off because I don't want any scares. And remember, I ended up going to my sliders and turning fatigue all the way down. Now, I told you the reason I did that is because if you're number 1 on the depth chart, sometimes it seems like you still come out of the game a little too much. So here's the uniforms. Another question I was getting, are you able to change uniforms before the game? And yes, you can change your opponent and yours as well. And you see, we come out in this first game and take a L. But it is what it is. I'm going along with the flow of this season. Whatever happens, happens. So we end up losing to Alabama in that very first game. But I have the position battle to go up to CB2. And I'm just going to show you one clip of each one of these bad boys and see that I went through and successfully completed these drills in order to go up that depth chart. So like I was saying before, these position battles seem like they are pretty easy. I think they want you to be able to go through on your first try and win these. So you are able to move up that depth chart pretty quickly, and you see I ended up winning that battle. We are going to be moved up the depth chart, which means I am going to be playing the full game against TCU on the road. Let's get into that bad boy right now. Let's get it! I know another big thing that was discussed is the camera here on Road to Glory. And yes, you can change it by pushing up and down on the D-pad. And here's the view that they gave behind the cornerback. It's pretty close up. People, wait a minute! Should I have been playing on this camera all along? How did he catch that? I thought I was about to get an interception right out of the gate, bro. But you see that I was telling you, hey, I kind of like it. Hold on, dude. I think I might have to start using this one. What do you think about this camera? Let me know down in the comments. Do you think I should be using this one or the one where it's flipped on the other side of the field where I can see like a little bit more? I really think that both cameras I've been using have some good things and bad things about them. But right now in this video, I'm going to stick with the one behind my player. Let me know what you think about it and if it looks good to you. And look at us getting a 63-yard touchdown. That is what I like to see on the road out here at TCU. We are starting off 7-0, and I'm coming up with another hit. Look, I'm taunting the crowd. You have to push up on the right stick in order to get those animations where you're trying to pump up the crowd. I'm coming up with another tackle. That time I was trying to strip the ball. It seems like I'm getting involved with a lot more action with the closer camera, you know what I mean? So I think right now I am going to use this. It's looking pretty dope out here. Look at the quarterback trying to keep the... Ooh, I thought I was about to hit stick home, boy. Hey, I probably would have knocked that ball loose, but look, they're driving down the field. They have a third down and one, and I'm falling down. And they're going to get in the end zone. TCU ends up getting the score, and look, I'm back on defense with a 10-7 game. Coming up, helping out with that tackle. I'm getting a lot more involved right now, and the quarterback is trying to keep it. He goes down in the backfield. 3rd and 9, we need to try to get a stop. He's dropping back. He's going to get sacked. That is what I am talking about. And they ended up missing the field goal. When you look at that, our offense gets the ball with good field position. Another long touchdown. Pretty cool, the TCU fans throwing up the horned frog symbol, and they are throwing it my way. They are getting the first down. Picking up the pace is TCU because they see they are down here, and it is the second quarter. The clock is ticking here a little bit, and they want to get something popping before halftime. Let's see if we'll be able to get a stop. He's faking it to the running back, throwing it to the other side of the field. And they are finally taken down around the 20, and they are still running that no huddle. I'm like, all right. Look, I was flipping the camera around to see how it looked because I was scared I was going to get burnt on a route this close to the end zone. And now it's 3rd and 2. They want to get it right here, throwing it to my side. And we make the tackle, but they do get the first down. Here's TCU with a 1st and goal to the end zone, and they are gonna get it. Putting this thing on Heisman. Every single game is going to be a challenge, I can tell you that. And you see we are up 20-14, but TCU has the ball right here. Only 2 seconds left in the half. I think they're going to try to throw this bad boy deep. You see me running back, hoping he's throwing it my way. I can't tell where the ball is, but it's going to be incomplete. So that's one of the bad things about this camera angle. Some of those long passes, it's kind of hard to tell exactly where the ball is going, you know. And look at TCU running that thing all the way to the 4. They are trying to get a touchdown right here and take the lead. The quarterback on the keeper. I'm coming up from behind and stripping the ball loose. Look at this boy, London Bridges. Behind the quarterback and push that RB button. Hey, but how come I ain't the one holding the belt, dude, in the animation? I wanted to see myself holding the title, you feel me? And look at TCU throwing it my way. Ooh, man, he over here trying to test me. I'm hoping I can get an interception this game. You already know what time it is if I do. Look at TCU. They are in that end zone getting another touchdown. We are getting torched by Dortch. You know what I'm saying? And look at this. TCU is winning 21-10. And you guys cannot ever deny that I ain't on Heisman anymore. That is not a replay. He is just killing us. This is absolutely unbelievable. But look, we have TCU backed up with a 28-20 lead. Of course, I want to try to get a safety right here. I am expecting them to run the ball. Look, I'm going to do my own thing and blitz right here. Try to get in that backfield, and I'm taking the running back down. And we are taunting him. To getting him for the safety, and now on 3rd down, he is not going to be able to get out, and we are going to get the 2 points, making this game 22-28. Those points might be very, very important down the stretch. We shall see. But look, we are right back on defense. Our offense did not take advantage of the opportunity, and around the outside is the running back taking off down the field. And we finally get him down at the 1-yard line. I'm like, wow, I cannot believe what I am seeing right here, dude. On the road at TCU, they're trying to run the ball, but we are not going to let him get in that end zone. I was doing run commit, anything that I could to make sure. They did not score, but look at that. They took me out for like a play. And TCU ended up getting in the end zone. I have no idea what even happened. And they are going to go for 2 right here. We do not want that to happen. He's dropping back. No! Hoover, if you throw my way, I am going to make you pay. That's exactly what I do. I come up with the interception and we get the touchdown. I'm like, okay, I can feel the momentum shifting in this game. You see I have the flame underneath me, and it's going to be incomplete. This quarterback is trying to get picked off, ain't he, dude? He's going to keep on throwing it my way, but they get it on the screen. And they keep the drive moving with the first down, 3rd and 8 now, dropping back. He's going to find a receiver, and they are going to get the first. I am in shock right now, the way they are moving this thing down the field. Give me that! The user, 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 the user. No, sir! It was only a matter of time before I got my first official interception on the North Carolina Tar Heels. And you see, we are trying to drive down the field from the 1-yard line, and we are going to get the score. We went for 2 and did not get it, though. So look at this right here. TCU with the ball. 1:42 to go in the game. They have an opportunity to go down the field and win it with just a field goal. There's a hard hit. I was hoping we could force a fumble or get an interception, anything to prevent them from getting in field goal range. Here's the quarterback dropping back. And they are still moving it down the field. Look at this dude. We are scrambling. They are running a hurry-up offense. We need to figure out what we are doing right here on defense. Over the middle. And now it is 3rd and 3. Can we stop them right here and force them to go ahead and take that field goal attempt? They're throwing it. They do not get the first. And when you look at that, they ended up missing the field goal. Oh my goodness. I ended up getting bailed out. The kicker missed, and we are in victory formation. Walking out of here with a W. 35-34. If every game's gonna be like this on Heisman, oh my goodness, dude. We are in for a very exciting season. You see my quarterback did his thing out there, and we are leaving TCU with a victory. I am happy about that. So with the camera on the other side flip, when you look at that, 13 total tackles. I had an interception and a forced fumble. And our coach is inviting us and any players to come hang out at his crib. I'm like, hey, it ain't nothing sus, right? Hey, I'm going to go ahead and go because we do need that coach trust. Now it's time for our first home game. Let's go! The stadium is rocking out here in North Carolina, and we are already up 7-0. Look at me flicking up on that right stick like I told you to hype up the crowd. Look, I'm throwing a wide receiver out of the way, and they are fired up, man. Look at this. The stadium pulse is going all the way up. We are trying to rattle the quarterback. Hopefully they cannot hear what is going on back there. And they are trying to keep it on the ground. I'm coming up helping out with that tackle. Look, man, I'm still trying to get everybody fired up. Turning around, not even paying attention. And they snap the ball. Wait a minute. They are throwing the ball deep. And I get beat for a touchdown.
QJB, you're terrible.
My goodness, yo. I think the coach might take me out for that. Hey, what do you think? I was over here hyping up the crowd, turning my back to the play, and they ended up throwing that thing over the top. And you see we are only up 10-7. UConn is actually ranked in this one. So we definitely need to come out here and defend home turf and get this victory. But they do have a 1st and 10. Driving down the field at the moment. Look, I'm creeping around, lurking, man, seeing what they're trying to do. They're running the ball, and it's a fumble. The Tar Heels end up recovering. We needed a turnover in that situation, and let's see if our offense is able to do something. We are going the wrong way, but on 2nd and 8, we are getting 21 yards, driving down the field with ease, and getting that score. 17-7. We are up in the game at the moment. Look, they're throwing it over the middle. I'm coming up, helping out with that tackle. Flipping the camera around. You gotta let me know, Steele. Are you digging this one behind the player? I'm starting to like it a little bit more. Ooh, I almost got beat on that one, not even gonna lie. But he dropped the ball, and it is gonna be 4th down. So here we are once again. Look, I didn't learn my lesson the first time, dude. Still doing the same stuff. I am surprised that I am not getting flagged for targeting with all of these hard hits. And you see it's going to be incomplete on 3rd down. But they are in field goal range. They end up taking the 3. Now up 17-10. They have 1 minute left in the half. I'm coming up with another hit. There is no way I should still be in the game. All this targeting that I'm doing, you feel me? And I need you to sing it for me. I appreciate that, dog. You see me coming up with the pick. Out in the Tar Heel uniform. Look at me walking up to the line, doing my thing. The stadium is back into it. Everyone is fired up. Getting interceptions no matter what the camera angle is. You feel me, dude? 3rd and 5. He's dropping back, throwing it over the middle. As you see, the UConn Huskies have not given up because it is still only a 7-point game despite the turnover. They are inside the 5-yard line, trying to tie the game up on this possession. Handed that thing off, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling for the score. When you look at UConn out here, man, I told you every single game seems like it's going to be close now. When you have that thing on Heisman, the CPU does not mess around. And if you make one mistake, that could cost you the game. But look at our offense. We are trying to respond with another score. And we are going to get in that end zone, baby. So we're taking the lead once again, 24-17. If we get a stop, I feel like we could do something. My gosh, when you look at my teammate coming in with the crown of his helmet, yo, these referees are blind. They are not throwing any flags for targeting, right? 3rd down and 4. If that was the case, I would get thrown out of probably like every game. But another 3rd down, we're hyped up, trying to get this stop. And he cannot hang on to it. And we end up making him punt the ball here. Check out the targets for our quarterback. He's been spreading that ball around to everybody. The crowd is hyped up. And we are in the 4th quarter, still up by only 7. UConn has the ball. I'm trying to peanut punch, but I miss. Oh, man, I should have just went ahead and did a hit stick in that situation. I don't know what I was thinking. And here they are still trying to get in that end zone. And he is going to find his guy for the score. The Huskies are able to tie this game up once again. This has definitely been a back and forth game. Our offense has been moving it pretty easily, it seems like, against the UConn defense. We are trying to reclaim our lead on this drive on 2nd down and goal, and we are gonna get it. A rushing touchdown touchdown in the books, 31-24. So the time is running out on UConn. They're going to have to do something here pretty quickly, or they're going to find themselves going home with an L. 2nd down and 3. We are getting the crowd hype. Yo, I need the stadium post to be up, baby. Look at me trying to hype him up. He's going down in the backfield. And now it's really time to get loud. They are snapping the ball on 3rd down. They just run it, and they lose yards on the play and actually punt the ball when you look at that. So I'm thinking to myself, my offense can literally hold on to the ball for the rest of the game and not even give it back to UConn if we get a couple first downs. And that's what we're trying to do on 3rd down and 8. We get 14. And now we are in victory formation. Can you believe that? Gonna walk out of here with a W. Another close game, but we come out of this thing on the right side of things with another victory, 31-24 over a ranked UConn. So I'm hoping they start to take notice of this North Carolina team and we start moving up the rankings, you know? So we had pretty decent stats that game. I'm walking out of there with 5 total tackles. We did have the interception, and now it is time for me to challenge for CB1. We are already trying to go up to the top of the depth chart, and one of my homies is telling me that they have the answers from last year's exam. I'm like, yo, I don't know about that, bruh. Hey, that's a little risky. I think I'm gonna go ahead and study myself. Y'all can go ahead and flunk out if you want to, you feel me? So with me selecting that, it is going to give an increase to my GPA, so we're still looking good in that department. So that's going to be pretty much all for this video. I'm going to be back with some more very, very soon. Let me know down in the comments if you like that new camera angle that I was using in this one, or do you want me to go back to the one that's flipped to the other side of the field, you know? Drop a like and sub if you haven't. I'm having so much fun on this college football 25. And the next time you see me, I will be CB1 for the Tar Heels. Take me out of here, Siri!
That's nasty. Peace.